We are going to do a strategy that's called Jigsaw. So Jigsaw is a cooperative learning strategy where you're going to work together in a small group to learn something. So I'm going to count you off, and then all the ones are going to sit together, all the twos are going to sit together, and all the threes are going to sit together. So we'll have ones come up here, we'll have twos back there, and we'll have threes here. Okay? So each of you are going to learn something different. We've been talking about pumpkins. Hold on one second. We've been talking about pumpkins, so you are going to, one group is going to be learning what pumpkins have. You guys are going to be talking about it, going through that together. Then the other group is going to be talking about what pumpkins can do. So like what can you do with a pumpkin? And then the other group, the last group, is going to be talking about what pumpkins are. So you're going to be describing them and talking about this together. And then when you are done and you're an expert on either what pumpkins have, what you can do with pumpkins, or what pumpkins are, then you're going to come back into your table, and you each are going to be from somewhere else. Two of you are probably going to be at the same group, but you guys are going to talk about what you learned in your small group. Do you have questions? You have a question? You carved a pumpkin before. That's something that you can do with a pumpkin, so you guys can talk about that in your group if that's where you are. So I'm going to count you off, and then when I finish, then you can move, okay? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay? So raise your hand if you're a 1. If you're a 1, come sit over here. Come sit over here if you're a 1. If you are a 2, go sit back by the rocking chair. And if you're a 3, come sit right here in the middle. Lorenzo, you're going to be a 3, so you're going to come sit right here. That's okay. Go sit. Sandra, whatever are you? 2. So go over there. Okay, so group number 1, you guys are going to be talking about what pumpkins have. Okay? So talk to each other about what pumpkins have. Group number 2, back by the rocking chair, you're going to be talking about what pumpkins, or what you can do with pumpkins, or what pumpkins do. Okay? So talk to each other. And group 3, you're going to be talking about what pumpkins are. So you're going to be thinking about how you can describe a pumpkin. Okay? Talk to each other and think about that.
Look at that. It's going to look like this. Me, Elijah, look at that. I thought it was pumpkins are round. Pumpkins are a ball is the one.
They are round.
Pumpkins pumpkins are a soccer. No, pumpkin is a basketball, there's a basketball goal, and
It's like a basketball, right?
Pumpkins are pumpkins. I know, pumpkins are pumpkin. Pumpkins have pumpkin. Pumpkins have shake on the top of pumpkin. Oh. A leaf. No, like I know. Oh yeah. No, a leaf in the bones. Not in your body. No pumpkins. Oh, no pumpkins. You can make candy.
share with your table what you talked about in your small group. Share with your table about pumpkins. Okay, Lorenzo. Share with you. Sit down and share with your table what you learned in your small groups. You guys weren't all in the same group. Why don't you just go in a circle and say, okay, you start. What did you learn in your small group? So Lorenzo went and now you share what you learned in your small group. Yeah, so Lorenzo's going to start. When you finish sharing, give me a thumbs up so I know that your table is done. All right, boys and girls, so now you all became experts in a different section about something about pumpkins, right? And then you came back to your tables and you shared what you learned in your small group because they weren't all in the same small group as you, right? So now you learned different things about pumpkins and you know what you could do with it. You could write a story, right? Because now you know some things about pumpkins. Or you could write a paragraph about what you learned about pumpkins, a few sentences. What else could you do with the stuff that you just learned? Sergio?